What's up, guys? It's Squishy Pixels here, and today I'm going to be starting a new series where we make a chatbot website from start to finish. Okay, so before we can actually get into coding and, actually developing the product, we need to have an IDE in which we can code on. And for this tutorial series, I'm going to be using VS Code just because of how beginner friendly and popular it is. So I'll link this website in the description below, but once you get here, you want to click download for Windows, and this download page should pop up, and we can just download it. Now we can launch it, and there should be this license agreement. Click I accept the agreement, and then next again, next one more time, again, and install. And this might take a little bit, so I'll fast forward to when it's done. Okay, so now once the installation process has completed, you should be on this page as shown in the video. You want to make sure to select this Launch Visual Studio Code button and then click Finish. And Visual Studio Code should launch for you. And here it is. Okay, now that you have Visual Studio Code installed and ready to go, what you want to do is you want to navigate over to the top left corner where it says File. Click that and then click the Open Folder button. It should launch your File Explorer, and in here you're going to right click on any open space, click New, Folder, and we're going to name this folder Chatbot Website. And then you can click Select Folder, and it should open up a new tab like so, and click Yes, I trust the authors. Okay, so I know we already have our Visual Studio Code environment set up, but before we actually start programming and writing down code, I want to make a roadmap so every video we can check up on it and know where we're at in terms of the project. So to sort of document our progress with this project, I've created a Trello workspace, which I will also link in the description. So after every video, you guys can check out like how much we've completed. So I'm going to start making some to-do cards. So the first thing that we need to do is obviously create our front-end UI. After that, we need to actually make it so the user can send a message and we put that message into a variable. So get user input. We also need to send this input to the API, which is ChatGPT, and then get the response. And finally, we need to show this response. And one extra feature that we can just add is the ability to create a new chat. Okay, so we have everything that we need to do. So now we can actually start programming our application. Once you're on your VS Code file, you want to navigate over to where it says Chatbot website here and click this new file icon. In here, you want to type index.html, and you also want to create another new file called style.css. In your index.html file, click the exclamation mark and then tab, and this should create your initial code, which all HTML files need to function. And for the title, we can type in home, as this is the home page for our chatbot website. We also want to add in one extra line, which isn't included in this boilerplate code, which is link rel equals style sheet ref equals style.css. And what this line does is it's connecting our HTML file to our style.css file. So that way we can modify how our website looks from our style.css file. Okay, so before this video ends, there's one final thing that I want to do, which is actually run the current web page that we have. Unfortunately, by default, VS Code does not support HTML files, but what we can do is download an extension to run it. So I want everybody to navigate over to the sidebar on the left side of your screen and go to this extensions icon. Once you click it, you should search up live server and click the topmost result. Install this by clicking the install button. And now when you return back to your file explorer, if you right click index.html and click open with live server, then you can see that a blank web page is launched. And this is actually really perfect because this is now our website. So if you've been following the tutorial up to this point, then you should be well set for the next episode of this tutorial, where we'll actually start doing some real programming and some front-end design. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see everybody in the next one. Peace.